All right. Okay. Let me see. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay! Awesome. Awesome. Hi, Yvette.
Hello. How are all of you?
Chelsea. Hi,
Hi.
Julie. Hi,
Hello.
Julia.
How's everybody
And
today?
hi, Destiny.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, my belly's online too. Oh, wow. Wonderful. Yeah, that's so good. That's so good. So before we start, we usually want to, do a disclaimer that the company. So I don't know if you, Destiny, if you want to do that for us. Just
Sure.
do a quick disclaimer. Let me give you access to, um, so you can show it. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. So we just have our quick disclaimer here. Let me move forward here. Healy is a microcurrent medical device that has been cleared by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration only for the local relief of acute chronic and arthritis pain and muscle soreness due to overexertion. Healy also has non-medical applications that are used to individualize microcurrent frequencies to harmonize your bioenergetic field. Always use your Healy in accordance with its instructions for use. And so we just want to welcome you all today and thank you so much for you being here. We thank you that you're present, and we are all here together as a part of a group of Vibrate Life. And what we desire to do is to encourage and edify and lift each other up to learn and understand more about Healy, whether or not you do have a device, or you want to have a device, or you want to share with your family or friends. This is a platform where we want to be able to just share and encourage each other and learn from each other on this Healy journey to come to a place of wholeness. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the floor over to Mama O, and she's going to go ahead and share some things that she'd like for us to talk about today. And without further ado.
Well, I really wanted to have today as an open floor to have people have like that have some questions, to be able to express their questions, so we'll be able to go through it, because I know when a person is asking questions, maybe some other person have that question too in mind to ask. And so in that way, we're able to have all of us. Again, like Destiny said, it's a new device that came to. It's not a new program. Everybody, you know, like Chess is gonna say, you've been working with frequency for umpteen years. I mean, not umpteen years, because she's little girl, Chelsea. But Chelsea.
Yes, I'm here.
No, she's been working on frequency. So I'm saying that it's not frequency, but it's not new. What is new is the portability, and and not only that we have that portable to be able to carry it around, but also that it has the ability to deliver. So not only does it have a ability to analyze or to say, hey, this is what's going on in your body, but it also has something to said, okay, now this is the frequency that your body needs to be able to harmonize, like she read, to be able to harmonize that part of the body. And I shared one time ago is that the first time actually I encountered the machine to read my body for frequency, it's called sunrise or sunshine, something nutritional stuff. I don't know if anybody have had it. It's sunrise or sunset. So they put your hand inside this machine, and it put it in, and it will read your this thing. So when I put it, mine was 2019. So I put it in. Do you know it couldn't? It said, the lady said my system was so down that it couldn't read all my body. It couldn't read, like my liver was so bad it couldn't communicate. But then she gave me all this medicine. Myself and my husband, that day we spent $1,000 to buy the supplement. She said we need to start just to begin to even help the ones that responded, but they are so low. So so we had to go buy things. We had to go buy this supplement. The good thing about Healy, one of the good things is that not only do you find out what your body is lacking, like, amino acid. I know, Destiny, you use that quite often. Your body will tell you needs amino acid. It doesn't take a Destiny. And then you're able to, yes, and then now it tells you to apply it, so all you need to do is go vibrate, to run it. So that's amazing device. And one of the things that that we know that frequency, and I think Tesla says that the future of medicine, and that's a long time again, the future of medicine is going to be based on what? It's going to be based on frequency, vibration, and energy, frequency, and vibration. So we have tapped into something that, or God has allowed us access into something that will really help transform the way we care for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting up every morning, putting those pill on, and then this pill will give you another side effect. So this device, this is what it does. It helps you, tells you where your body, it doesn't cure you right there. But if you continue to use this, okay, so let's go back. It's not like hocus pocus. It's not like, like a lot of peanut butter and such sandwiches, like the kids says, and something just appear. Is practice, is usage. And Chelsea, who has been doing this, knows that it's not something one time. It's something that you use on a regular basis to help build, you build your immune system, you harmonize your body. So anyway, saying that is that I want to give opportunity for people that are new, or people just have questions. Let's just go from anybody have question. We want to be able to answer your question. If we're not able to answer it, I will assure you that by next week you're gonna get it, or or I'm gonna find it and put it in our Telegram group, and for you to be able to read it. And anybody who's doesn't have access to our Telegram group, we're going to make sure that you get it. Okay, we're going to make sure that you get that access to our Telegram group, so you'll be able to at least to read what it is, and see where, and get benefit. Okay, so I want to start today with asking people, what is your experience? What is your question? How can we help? Or how can we answer some of your questions? Okay, so I have my pen ready today to go. So let's start. Johnny Lee, I know that we talk. I have to learn that Johnny Lee.
And I will answer in either way.
I love it, but I want to pronounce it good too. So I want to, because I had told you that I was going to talk with you at 11:30 today, but
Right,
yeah. I apologize, but my meeting went over. So
and I wasn't ready. I didn't get it in time, so.
Oh, okay. So you weren't waiting for me. Okay, so praise God.
You got it.
Okay, good. So, but my meeting did go over, so I didn't get opportunity to get back with you as well. So, but so do you want to start? And so let's go that way. Maybe ask one question, and then let's go through. Anybody who knows what to say that can respond, and if not, if I don't know, we put it down and I get back with you. And then so we give opportunity for everybody to have that question. Belly is also online, and Belly is your daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's also online, so she has questions too. Let's help each other, right? Okay, so you have the floor.
Oh boy. Bailey is actually one helping set up mine, so okay. I've not known where to start. She's been doing more daily.
Okay, good. Okay.
But is there a place to start?
Yes. Okay, good. Yes. There is a place to start. There is the first program is called Gold Frequency. When you open it, that's the first program that opens. I'm sorry, I think I'm running. What am I running now? I can stop it. I'm working on my liver. I can stop it today and do it later. So So they are actually in the website. I know this is also a lesson that we all learn. So it's a learning process is there's something called the back office. The back office, there's a lot of stuff. And if you haven't gone through, we haven't gone through it together, I then get somebody walk with you through. Sometimes it's overwhelming. We don't know where to start. That's why this group is so important, that you feel free to ask your questions. So when you go in on when you open your advice, there's something called gold frequency. It looks like this. I don't know. Can you see it now? Oh boy, let me see. That's the first one. No, it's too bright, huh? Can you see the gold frequency? Just a gold cycle. There's something called gold cycle. So you guys can see because it's so bright. Why?
I'm getting it here.
Okay, yes. So that's the gold cycle. That's the first program. They ask us to run for at least like a week.
Okay.
So so you run at it's pure and balance or care, either one, then and release. So those are those are really the main thing that they want you to start with, and allow your body to experience the gold frequency, because gold is a purifying agent. So it helps your body. And people who went, I think a couple of people went, they said that they did the gold frequency for 2 weeks. And then so their body begin to eliminate, like purging, cleaning, because again, like, what gold is, what gold does. So gold, purifies the system. So people say, hey, if you want to really experience it, focus on the gold and experience the gold. Allow it to, purify the whatever inside, and all the whatever gunks. Let it just go through you. Then
Okay.
in the midst, if you have pain, and if there's pain in your body, you can still run that pain.
Okay.
Yes. So don't say, okay, because I'm doing gold frequency, I'm not going to run pain, because the pain system is dealing with what is happening right now. The other one is working on something that has been there and trying to bring it up. Okay. So so for if you have pain, use the pain, do pain. If it's whatever, acute or whatever, there's a pad. The pad, they say if it's acute, which means that it's really, really happening, then you can use that. You can use that. Like, I think I shared one time, I was trying to wash clothes because visitors was coming, and I lifted my washer, the washer lid, and I didn't move it all the way to it. So I bent down to get clothes, and I came back and I hit it. I mean, this thing just hit right here on my forehead and caught it. And and it was burning like hell. So let me not say hell, because I don't know how hell. And it was just so painful. So anyway, I took the electrode, the sticker stuff. I just put one here, here. And I did it. I think it was only 20 minutes, around 20 minutes. The pain subsided. The next day I did the same thing. I did it like twice every day. And then it disappeared, and that you didn't even know within 3 days, you didn't even know there was no scar, nothing. Didn't leave anything.
Wow.
And my husband was safe. My husband was not there. He was like, okay, she's telling tale. But this happened to me when I was, because I was trying to get the place ready for visitors that were coming in, so they can have clean sheets in the house. So anyway, the reason why I brought that is that you can still, while you're working on your internal organ, the gold. You're working on your internal organ to listen. Use the pain if you're feeling pain. Okay, all right.
Yep.
So did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so we start using gold frequency. Do the first one, they say pure, and I think it's like 50 minutes or so, or an hour. Do that, then choose either care, balance, or being. All those, there's three things that lined up, use them. Okay, then if you need energy, you do your energy because your body need energy. But if you want to do energy, make sure you do energy in the daytime, so you're not hopping up in the night. So yeah, so so do your energy in the morning. Okay, so I'm telling this from my own experience. I had I was really lethargic one day, and I needed to do something, and I did it. I did energy at 4 o'clock. Wow, I didn't sleep, but it wasn't like, but I had energy to, so I worked, but it wasn't my intention to do that, to not sleep, but it was productive because I was able to do the certain things that I didn't have time to do before. Anyway, so I'm saying that if you want to use energy, I don't know if anybody else have experienced that. Destiny, have you experienced using the energy, and any of you?
I haven't used it specifically just on the Pink Dot program, but it has popped up on my resonance once in a while, and it does give you a little boost of energy, and it's actually good energy. It's not like you drink a cup of coffee and you feel jolty. No. It's not like that at all.
It's not that.
It's a good, clean energy that makes you feel good. And something that I'd like to piggyback on what Mama O was saying in regards to the gold frequencies is, first of all, drink a lot of water. Make sure that you stay hydrated because the current needs to have a place to flow. And then as she was saying, that what's happening is your body does need to go through a detoxification phase because what it's doing, the gold cycle, is preparing your body to be able to receive frequencies on a more broader scale. So the more that you use it, as far as in the future use, your body will be used to being developing place where it'll be able to receive the frequencies in a greater way. And then also another important thing to note when you're first starting is you don't want to run your programs more than 3 times a day. Okay, so like, for example, if you have an hour program, you don't want to use more than 3-hour programs a day. So just starting out until your body develops, more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Your body develops adapts to it, should I say. So that's kind of what Mama O was saying, just in a different way. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So, but yeah, as far as the energy goes, I would definitely recommend it. And yeah, not at night. You want to be up.
And you won't be hopping, really like hopping. It's just that if you of course, if you want to be awake and be that late and be creative and do some, it helps. I think actually works. What I found out it works really close to is like that coherence program where it's creativity. It works. It helps you to focus. It gives you the energy to focus on doing something. So it's not like, oh my God, I can sleep. Oh my, no, it's just, it gives you the certain calming energy to be able to focus and do things that you need to do. Okay, did that help?
Thank you.
Okay, Julie, yes, go ahead, Julie.
I'm actually running the Pure program now as we speak. So even though I ran it probably for 5 weeks, the gold cycle when I first started Healy, but I started to journal my reactions. And so it's quite interesting to look back, and to think, oh gosh, why was I feeling so groggy? But it was because I was detoxing. So I realized I needed to drink more water. And that was, I needed to make a conscious effort to drink more water, which, I did. But in what you both said, I ran too many programs. There were times later in the day, it might not have been energy that I was running, but I ran too many, and I've had a few nights where I just haven't been able to sleep. Not too many, but I have had nights, but it's usually when I've run too many programs. That's what I found. Yeah.
Yes, one way to know if you've ran too many programs is if you're feeling a little wiry or a little jittery, similar to drinking too much coffee. You can't seem to relax your mind. I've made the mistake of doing that. when I was very new and not knowing. So it's good to share our experience so that way you don't have to go through that. But yeah.
Yes. I did the same thing too. So, so it was a Monday because I work from really from Sunday to Sunday. So Monday, on Monday, I'm like, okay, this Monday I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna do all Healy, and I just go to Healy. I run everything. Then it felt like when I got up, it felt like I was. I don't know. You just feel it's this a different sensation. It wasn't drunkenness, but it's just like, oh my God, I think I'll run every program I can find in that place. That's what I did. Yeah. So we're talking from experience. So yeah. So just take your time and really have time to experience if you're doing gold. Take time to experience the effect of the gold on your body. And then of course, the only thing as I'm saying is that if I have pain in any part of my body, even though I've done 2 or 3 program, I'll still run that because that's a different issue. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and one thing that Julie mentioned, and that she's the only person I know who does it is I think it's really neat that you journal, Julie, because it's really good to kind of to know like, okay, this is where I was in the beginning, this is what I did, and this is where I'm feeling now. I mean, it's really great. I mean, for people who have that, the patience to do that and the ability and want to do that, I would definitely recommend that because then you can track your journey and then you can see what it's done for you. And then actually she's building up her testimony so she can share that with people as well. And she can go back and reference, oh yeah, I remember that one day I was feeling that one way. Why was I feeling that way? And then she's like, oh yeah, I ran that program and that had this result. And so I think that's really cool that you do that, Julie. So I could probably, definitely do that.
All right. I see Belly. Belly, do you? Okay. Okay. Anybody else before I ask Belly to ask a question?
I was just saying that when I run too many programs, I feel as though my lower half is dropping off. I feel a very strange sensation. I feel heavy on the bottom. Really? From my waist down, yes, I feel just heavy. I don't know why, but that's how I felt.
Well, you just said don't run too many programs.
No.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. So we all have this experience when, because we tried it. Almost tried it. Okay, Belly, what's your question there?
So I was just wondering about the percentage of what we should start with. Since we're just starting out, what percent would you go to?
Okay, each of the program tells you how many, it's not percentage, it tells you like how many minutes. Okay, how many minutes if you're doing okay, so first of all, we're gonna go back. I'm sorry, ladies, but Belly and Jolene, they are new. I think I registered them before I went home. And so the best way, if you're doing there's 2 apps. One, we call it the Pink Dot app. Okay. The Pink Dot app is the one that that you can use the cable, which is what I'm doing now. So you can use cable, but then also I think your mom, Jolene, you have the resonance. Did you have the resonance, or do you have what do you have now?
I know for me, I couldn't get that working on mine, and I don't know if we got a chance to look at the resonance.
Okay, so I want to have to go back and look at the program you bought, because the resonance, you have to everything is one device, so it's one device, but the programming is different. The 4th level program right now that is going to stop at least on the by the 31st. It's called resonance, and the resonance is the one that you can do an analysis on your body.
Okay.
You can do analysis on your body. The other ones doesn't, and that one has a Blue Dot app.
Okay.
So you download 2 apps first. I mean, totally for Healy is 4 apps, but you download the 2 apps first if you have the resonance. If you don't have the resonance, you only download. I'm just gonna stop the program running so I can do much. Next time, I wanted to show the app, so I don't know if, okay. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. Can you see the app? This is a pink dot app. Can anybody see it? I mean, I'm showing it to the people that this is. Can you see it? So is that?
We can kind of see the icons, but they're not very clear.
Okay. So anyway, maybe what I'm gonna do is just kind of upload it. No, if I go to do that now, we'll,
yeah, you could do like a screenshot on your phone, and then you can share it that way.
Okay, let me do that.
We have the pink, the gray with the pink dot on the screen.
Uh-huh. Okay, so let me see. Okay. Okay, so can you see this one? Can you show? Is it showing? I can see it is like white over, so I don't know if I can anybody see ma? If you can't see it, huh?
No.
Okay, anyways. I'm so sorry, but then we have to do another way to show you guys. But I don't know if we have it on our PowerPoint. But so those two, I'm just trying to lay the foundation that those two. You can only use the blue one. The one has a blue dot if you bought resonance. So I need to know what you actually purchased. I know for Belly, I think you bought Holistic Health.
Okay.
For her. Yeah, that's what you have. So you can't use the data until you are able to upgrade. You know, we have opportunities to upgrade until by the 31st of this month. You can upgrade it to the Holistic Health. I mean, to resonance. Okay, so that's the one that will do the analysis. Okay, so if you have that, when you open I'm sorry, ladies, but I know that many of us have passed through that, but that's how we have.
I just saved it. If you wanted me to share the screen, I can show her what it looks like.
Yes, please, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
See if it'll let me do it. There it is. Okay, so right here, you can see the Pink Dot app. This is for the app that has all the different programs on it, like the Gold Cycle and the Sleep Cycle, all those ones. The one that Mama O is talking about, this is the one that you need to download for your resonance and to work. So there are two different apps, and then the Healy Advisor is a separate app, and then of course our Telegram group we use for a Telegram group, and then this is a different thing for business. But this is all Healy, so you can see what the different icons look like when you go to your app store.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let me stop sharing.
Good. Yeah, so she was talking about what percentage for the Pink Dot app, for the Pink Dot program, Holistic Health Plus, you can only use that the Pink Dot. Okay. And then it tells you when you open any program, it tells you how many minutes. Okay, so I will run the minute. I will run it, and I will run it like whatever I'm running now says is 50 something minutes. So I will allow it to run. So because you want to, there's a reason why they have it for that. I don't know. Like all the PIN program, they have it like for 20 minutes, but you know what I'm saying? And then some other program, they have it. So I will just run that program and have it run through, okay? And maybe do it once a day, then, and just keep on doing it. He talked about today is that continuity is a key. Don't just do it one time. Like that pain, if I did it one time and then next time it's happening, feeling pain, it's like, oh my God, this thing didn't work. But I use it for two days, and by the third day it's gone. So something have to, but that's something called acute. So when acute is happening, that's something happening at the moment. That's, you do that. But, like if you have like a chronic backache or chronic this, you have to use it on a regular basis, okay? And use the minute. When you get, Belly, I want to talk to you. I want to actually go through your your order and see if you have the resonance. That's where you can do the percentage. That's where you can do like, okay, I only want minutes. Actually, I only want 35 minutes. I only want, you know, 1 minute. They have it also there. You can just pick one. If you want to do for 20 seconds, you can. If you want to do for 5 minutes, you just move your, it's a scroll down menu. You can just scroll down on this. Depending on if you have a lot of time and you know, and you want to do 5 minutes, go ahead. But they said don't go all the way to 20 something, because that had to deal with a larger object or like house or a property, because you also can do an analysis and do resonance and do you know, vibration for your house to harmonize your the place you live in. Okay.
So one more question about, so on the Pink Dot app, so it has the minutes, and then lower there's like a plus and a minus, and then that's where like it'll start with a percentage. You can go all the way up to like 100%.
That has to do with the intensity. That has to do with the intensity of the current, and it doesn't matter what intensity that is. You can set it for whatever you want based on what you can tolerate and what your body, you know, what you want to do. But it doesn't matter what percentage it's on for it to have an effect on your body. You can have it on like 20% and it'll have the same effect on your body as it would at 100. It's just a matter of like the way the current is going into your body and what you want, what is preferable for you.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you explaining that.
Yeah, I think sometimes people move it up because they want to feel it, because it's on 15.
Right.
On 15, you don't feel anything, but that's how they say it. You don't need to feel it. You don't need to wait until you feel it. It is working as you're watching it. This is like really a picture to show you that this thing is working. But if you want to feel it, which I got to admit, I wanted to feel it. So I moved mine to 50. I moved mine to 60. But then, so this hand, I told her, I shared it with you guys before. Some of you do that here. But I moved it to 40, and this hand started shaking, 40. And then this one's like, oh, yeah, bring me more, give me more, give me more. I didn't feel anything with the other hand, and I didn't know why is the other part of my body not even responding, but this one's like doing like like that. So anyway, I don't know why. So, and so that's just the intensity, like you said. So you can move it up or down. You know, if you move it up and you start feeling it, you want to reduce it. Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you guys explaining that.
You're welcome. Welcome. All right. Anyone else? Testimony. Yes. Okay. Okay, Julie.
Hi there. Although I've been using resonance for quite a while, it was only when I ran it on a friend. She came to my house and I kind of put her as a client, and she asked me to explain. I thought I haven't actually got full understanding. You know, when it says what you have the most resonance with. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure when I run a program, am I trying to boost? I think I am. Am I trying to boost what I'm deficient in? Is when it says what I have the most resonance with, is it the top ones that I'm deficient in? It seemed a bit contradictory. That's why I haven't quite understood it, I think.
Okay. So you know I think the language, the linguistic construct there is a bit kind of odd, but I think what they're asking is, what is my body now? This is simple language, but they use this. But it's really saying, what does my body need at this moment? So the percentage tells you that the ones that your body needs the most. So it will say maybe like 50, you need energy 50, and this, your liver, whatever. It says, it gives you the number. So the one, what I do is I look at the highest level. So if this morning, I don't know what I wanted to do. I'm stressed. I was not stressed out, but I'm working with my grandbabies for the 2 weeks because they are with me. So they're up. I'm trying to get in their class, and I want to make sure that everything is, so, being able to concentrate and really focus on, so it will show me something that my body is, that needs to be boosted. So then it tells me the percentage. The higher they are, the more you need it. But no, so usually if like 40% are like, sure, I can do that. No, sorry, I can do that 40%. But
That's helpful. I didn't know, I didn't quite understand that. That's very helpful to me. So
Yeah.
the higher that you need more. So when I've rerun the program, sometimes I'll rerun it after I've run it for a minute or even higher. So when I've rerun it and I've seen the numbers go down, I haven't understood why.
Oh, yes. Which means that your body got what it needed at that moment.
Yes, because I thought it was the other way round, you see. So I wanted to be able to understand myself and explain to my friend, to actually explain what, what she said, what does my body need? And so the higher is because that's the more you need it.
Yeah, yes. You just that's you need,
that's helpful. Thank you.
The ones you need most, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else? Any question? Yes, Yvette?
I don't think I got clearly the difference between the aura and the resonance.
Okay.
So the resonance analyzation is for your body as far as like the internal stuff that's going on with you, or your psyche, if you will. And the aura is more for like your emotions and things that have happened. Like sometimes you can pick up things that have happened in your history, feelings, things like that. So it goes based on well, the way that they show it when you do one of those analyzations is it goes by the color spectrum that you carry, and it's able to recognize what's going on in the different energy points, people call them chakras, other cultures and things, but we also call them energy systems within our body. We all have different energy systems, so it's able to read that to find out what areas within our energy system are stronger or weaker, and then it'll give a description of what that looks like, and then you have the option to also vibrate what your body would need in order to kind of bring that place to a balance, if you will. So does that make sense?
Yes, sure. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Actually, aura is kind of a type. We've talked about this in previous meetings, right, Mama?
Yes.
Yeah, that was kind of the selling point for me that Mama O did when she ran that on me, because the accuracy of what it's able to describe about your history, that really was like very disturbing to me, and I was upset for a little while. And then I calmed down and I said, it's okay. I'm a work in progress and it's all good. So, but it's not one that I would recommend running on a daily basis. It's one that, as you're working within yourself. And what's really cool about Healy and that most of us here are, spiritual beings and we love the Lord, is as we take those areas of whatever the results are to the Lord, and he helps us get to the rooted issue of what's going on within us as we are working that out spiritually on that level. Then, like, say, if you run it maybe a month later or a couple months later, hopefully you'll see that there's a positive change in those particular areas. So kind of like if you go to a counselor and they're like, you talk to them and they're like, okay, this person, or just having a spiritual discernment, knowing that this person really had some problems in their childhood or something like that. This is able to have a lot more accuracy in that. And then what we do with that is totally up to us. But one thing that I did notice on the specifics with the aura is that, you know how in certain cultures, and I didn't understand this before, it'll say you need a color in this area and you need a color in this area, or so on and so forth. So what I believe in this is, and I don't know, we could probably, this is what my thought is on it, is that when it's vibrating back into your being what it needs, it's those particular areas. It'll say you need to have more turquoise to help raise that vibration up for that healing. So it's releasing whatever the vibrational color of turquoise is into that particular area to help you in your process of going through your healing time. So it's actually fascinating what it does. So
thank you very much. I haven't dared to use it yet. I was a bit skeptical.
I would definitely recommend doing it. And once you see the accuracy, it's pretty awesome. You'll be like, whoa, that's, yeah, you might trip out for a little bit. I did.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Nancy, yes.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful, thank you. Wonderful. I have a couple of questions. One of them is, when I start on the go, you only want to do, can I do 3 or can I do 3 and then go to another program, or what do you suggest?
Well, I think you've been doing it, how long now? How long have
Oh, it's been
2 months.
about close to about 5 or 6 months. Yes.
Okay. So I think your system are actually getting used to the frequency and all those things. So usually they say when you start at the very beginning, do 2 or 3 to get your body, just they're trying to get your body just accustomed, and this one was talking about it, just to get your body accustomed. But if you do, let's just say you did the gold, and I said, if you want to run another program, it's okay. It's really okay to run another program.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. And my next question is, while I'm doing it, can I drink water during the time, or wait till after, or drink before? What's more appropriate?
You can do it at any time.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do it anytime. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it can do it anytime. Yeah, the thing is, remember when you go to massage, so you can drink it before, but when you finish massage, usually they come and give you, I don't know, they give you a little glass of water. It's actually to help, because when just think about the massage, it's releasing whatever toxic, whatever, and you need the fluid. You have to have enough fluid to be able to release it, to get it out. Either you pee it out or you poop it out. So I'm sorry, you're the word poo. And it's so really just laughing. But nice honesty, either you have to pee it out to get those things out of your system. So, and I know they give us water when we go to massage, but they don't really tell us why. But this is really why. So that's why they ask you. This thing, you need water, you need fluid in your body. So
okay, I'm good, because I'll be 74 in September, and I take no medication, so the Healy is going to do extremely well. Okay, so I appreciate Ms. Benedicta telling us in reference. We appreciate you. Okay,
you're gorgeous, Nancy.
I still wear my
you do. Woo!
I stiletto shoes too. Okay.
You go, girl.
Yep.
Nancy, you're my hero.
Well, okay, Chelsea, you want to say something?
No, I love what you're talking about. So after a massage, you drink the water to flush all the toxins out, mainly of the lymphatic system. That's where a lot of toxins get processed in our body, is through our lymphatic system. So the water helps. The massage helps push everything and move everything around, and your blood and your oxygen all help the process as well. But the water actually comes in and helps just flush. So you do either urinate or
poop,
excuse my language, poop it out. And being an anatomy person, and if you're wanting to get into health and whatnot, get comfortable with being okay with poop and urination. That's whatever your urine looks like will tell you a lot about what's going on in your body. And same with your feces, your poop. It says a lot about what's going on in there. So if you're trying to get into health, I would say get comfortable with those things.
Yes, Nancy.
Okay, one other question, Ms. Benedicta. Okay, can I do the body scan of what I have, my program I have?
Can you do what?
The body scan that you were saying?
To scan your body? Oh, no.
Yes, can I do it?
No, not do it. You have holistic health.
Okay.
So so in order to do the body scan, the scanning is it's only $500 to get it till next week. Until I think till a while.
After that, they're changing their whole platform. So if you're able to upgrade, I would
Yeah.
definitely recommend it because they're changing it
Yeah.
and it won't be available to you in the way that it is for people who got
Yeah.
it now.
So that promotion they're going is the best way for you to bring
Okay.
yours without having to pay the extra one in the future.
Okay, all right,
So
thank you.
it's about $500 to do it now. Mhm.
Okay, all right,
Yeah. So
thanks.
actually, it's actually cheaper than buying it straight because buying it, buying it straight with a even with the promotion, if you buy straight, it's 15 something. But the way you guys already have, like you have your holistic health to upgrade,
Yes.
not upgrade, but to upgrade, they give you another discount. So you get in
Okay.
it. So totally you're gonna pay like $1,000 for total audition. So which is wonderful. I wish I had that. I knew that. I didn't. So, but that's something that's available until the 31st.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
thank you,
You're
thanks.
welcome. Okay.
Mhm.
So yes, more. Anybody else? Is there any? Yes, go ahead. Mhm.
It's not a question, but when I listen to the tech, whatever they call it, Tech Wednesday, or I listened to the recorded program of last week. It
Okay.
seems that we're going to get another free update. We're going to get another free program by 1st of July. They're going
Oh
to give.
yeah.
They're going to give it to. This is what I understood. It's going to be a tool to run something, but I don't really understand what that one is. Does that mean that you have to have the app in if would I have had to have been paying into something to get it, or is that literally everybody can get it on? I don't know if it's on Blue Dot, Red Dot, I don't know.
Honestly,
Mama,
I
I
haven't
think
listened to
was
it.
that
Yeah,
the,
go ahead.
is that the Analyze app? I mean, the Healy Advisory app, is that what they were talking about?
I'm
I
That's what
not
she
remember
said.
quite.
hearing
She doesn't
something
know.
about it.
Yes, I mean, I perhaps would need to re-listen again.
Was
but
that
he was
yesterday
saying
one? Was that yesterday
it
one?
wasn't. It wasn't. It
It's a
wasn't
recorded one.
yesterday. It was the one
Okay.
before, I think.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he said that they can't, they cannot say that certain things cure you other than the pain. The pain has obviously been passed. So he said we
Yes.
have to be careful. But he said, well, what if we gave everybody on Healy the tool to run and find out what their body needs? So I'm not quite sure which one he's referring to. Does that mean literally everyone that's got a Healy would get this program, or is it only if you're on a certain one? I don't know.
I do
You know,
recall what
Florence,
you're talking about, and if I recall correctly, and I
Florence.
would probably have to go back and listen. I think he was talking about the advisory app that we have. Not everybody has it because it was a subscription that you had that where you typed in your
Yes.
the whatever your symptoms, or like say somebody has shingles or something. It used to be where you could type in there and it would give you, but because of the regulations of the FDA,
Yes.
they changed that. So I think
Yeah.
I do remember hearing him say something about how that would become available for people to use, and they're doing some updates within it, so that way you'll be able to ask the questions that you want to ask, like as far as symptoms go, to be able to find out what programs to run. So I think that's the program that you're referring to as far as updates go. If I'm wrong, then I would be excited to know what else it is. So,
yeah, it sounds like the same. So just to clarify, if I didn't have that subscription in the first place, I wouldn't get this, would I? I don't know.
No, you will.
I think they're going to make it available as
everybody.
for everybody to use it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So
Thank
which
you.
mean you have even even now you have there's some things you can use that app to do, that advisor app. That's yeah. So you can.
And that was the one. And that was the one.
I got. Sorry.
Yeah, it's right here. I was going to show you again. I'm going to share this real quick. This one right here, where it says Heal Advisor. This is the app that they're referring to. So. Right. Yes, and this is the one that has like the nutrition app. It had the pet app on it. That's why I think it was who was the other Scott. It was Scott who said the other day, he said, well, how come I can use the top one, but I can't use the other ones? And that was because he was only subscribed to one particular program. So if you only subscribed to one program, then you only can make use of it on one area. So, but this is what it looks like when you download it, what the icon looks like. But that's what he was saying. But what they're saying is eventually they're going to make it where instead of the subscription, you'll be able to make use of this app without the subscription.
Right.
Also,
That's good.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
addition,
because I downloaded the app, but everything's blanked out.
okay,
But
but
I
you
never subscribed.
even with now, if you downloaded it, you can do there's things you can do that it's called intense to change adjust your intensity on, but that's for the
Oh yeah,
resonance. Yeah, so, yeah, you can
yes,
change. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So that's how you can actually change it from low to high because they
yeah.
set it on low. So if you want to do that, they say just go on that Healy Advisor app. After you log in, then you show you it's actually on the bottom part of it. It's like
It's on the settings.
on the
Yeah.
on the setting,
Yeah.
on the setting.
Yeah,
Yes, on
Yeah,
the
and
setting.
under Healy configuration.
yeah.
Yes,
I have actually been able to do that.
you did that one.
I did successfully
good.
do that because
Good.
I forgot I forgot that I'd set it to that setting, and the next morning or the 2 days after, I thought, why am I feeling like I'm frizzling? I felt like
Oh yeah, because you said
yeah,
it.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay,
so I
okay,
had to turn it back again.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So then, also you guys know for the people that already have, you know how to turn the Bluetooth off. You know, there was somebody who bought Healy and they were concerned about the radio. What do you call it? What were they called? That they were concerned about. You know, like the radio wave or whatever this they were concerned they don't want to get what is it they said? Why did they get this
Yeah, well, there's different. I mean, as we know, there's frequencies that aren't good for our bodies, and there's frequencies that are bad. Like, you know, if you go and you get an X-ray and you have to put on a special one of those what do they call those? Those coverings? They're kind of they're really thick to protect you from that frequency. So the protection programs that are on Healy help protect you from certain frequencies that are bad for your body. So, but yeah, I don't think it was the radio wave one though. I mean, obviously that one I think is okay, but I do know that there's certain like radiation. They say you shouldn't have your cell phone held up to your ear because it'll cause problems, too much radiation into your system. So that's why I tend to use it on Bluetooth or use my headset so that way I don't get that frequency. So.
Yeah, but I'll say because the Healy is also the lowest. I guess they call it the lowest. That is said. That's why if you're running your Healy, you go like how many? Is that 3 feet or something feet? Then it stopped. It just totally stopped working because it doesn't have that high percentage or so it is but if you want to turn it off, you can turn it off. Like if I finish loading my program, you can actually turn your phone off and have it to run on your Healy. You know, my Healy is running down. So you the thing is that you can when you select your program and it's running, it's already gone into Healy, so you don't need to have your phone with it. If you're only working with the pink dot app, when you because it shows you, oh, now loading. When you finish loading, and you can put your percentage of your intensity, you can do that, then turn your phone off. If you listen, people say for worry, but there is no danger because of the low frequency that Healy is set up. Yes, so yeah, that was for the blue. That's for the blue blue dot one, the blue dot app. Okay, blue dot app, you have to actually have it run with it. So, but just to be assured so that people like, oh, wait, while you're running, having something with your phone, running with the phone, is very, very, very low. It's very, very low. So it doesn't affect your body, it's, negatively. So, all right. Any other question we're coming to, so we have 6 more minutes. Any other question or comment?
That place you said you were listening to, is that available to everybody or just certain blue dot people?
No. You Johnny, you want the blue app too, because you told me today at that time. So you want to upgrade yours to blue app to Resonance, don't you?
Yeah, and Bailey's.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we can do that. We want to do that before the day, because usually when you go by the 30th, it's really, it's
Yes.
yeah, a lot of people trying to get their stuff done. My daughter wanted to get hers done today, so I'm gonna try to do hers for her. Just gonna help her out. But whenever you two are ready, if you want to do tomorrow, I can. If you want to do today too, I will help you get it done too as well. But this is really best time before we get to the crunch time, where everybody from our 50 nations trying to come in, trying to beat the deadline.
Right.
And as far as information on regards to how to use your resonance or how to use your Healy in general, Mama O records these every Wednesday, and they're uploaded to our Vibrate Life channel on YouTube. So if you subscribe to YouTube for Vibrate Life, you can go back and review our Zoom calls, and a lot of the questions that you'll find that you'll probably have along your Healy journey. If we're not available and we don't answer that fast, because maybe we might be with our families or there's something going on, you can always, just reference back that. And a lot of what we're talking about now is things that we've talked about before and other people's experience. And then we also, there's a Facebook group that I shared recently that a lot of our team is on now, and then other people, just frequency questions and things like that on Facebook. And then I'm also trying to set up a couple other platforms that we can all make use of if other people have social media that they like to use too. So, but Telegram, if you haven't downloaded Telegram, that would be probably the first place to start. And then go into Vibrate Life, or Mama O can add you to that group. And you can check our history of our conversations. You can go to our media. There's a bunch of links, and that way you can get all, it might be overwhelming with how much information you have. So I would definitely take your time. But there's definitely a plethora of information for you to research for all the questions that you have, for sure.
And Bailey's been doing it online, trying to find, so.
Yeah, and you do that, Bailey,
Yeah.
So we're making it, trying to build really, like she said, build really like a little library, so that I think our goal, and she's mentioned the goal is actually to catalog it. So it's like, okay, we're talking about this topic, so that when somebody goes into those the weekly lessons, we see, oh, okay, maybe somebody's interested in knowing how to do this, and then we'll be able to go and kind of do that and watch it specifically, so you're not like, oh, I don't know which one it's could it be this one? So we're trying to see if we can just build it, but most of the work is done now. It's really Destiny. I'm trying to do Destiny and I trying to do, so we're trying to get other people that really knows how to. So maybe Belly can, Belly, sorry.
Yes.
And like help us. And I know another person that when she, and I know she has her plate filled right now. Chelsea is gonna help us to in as time goes on, so that we can have things that well organized. Because Chelsea is gonna be teaching us. She for two of you, you were not here last week. Oh my goodness. So I would like you to go to that last week. But Chelsea, share a little bit. If you want to just kind of agree to, because they are new, and she's going to be doing some teaching for us. Go ahead, Chelsea.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So to give you a recap, whoever wasn't here last time, I would definitely recommend listening to the last week's, because I share more in depth. But I have been studying the body for many, many years. It's been my passion since I was basically 19 is when I discovered this passion for the human body. But I have a degree in kinesiology, which is human movement science. And I've been a personal trainer for, 15, probably going on 16 years now. What I do is I work with basically the whole system. whether I work with mostly women, but I also work with men. It's holistic. So we work on emotional health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, all of it. They all go hand in hand. So everything that we're talking about, vibrations and frequencies, it's all intertwined. I mean, it radiates out of our body, whether we're feeling bad about ourselves or we're feeling good about ourselves, those vibrations will radiate into the atmosphere, which is what you're talking about, the aura. It's like the energy that we carry, the feelings, the emotions. We're all very spiritual beings. So even if we meet people who aren't necessarily spiritual, it's just the way God created all of us. We're all very sensitive. And so, yeah, if anyone has any questions, I am more than happy to answer questions. I know we're like right at 2:00. So.
Thank you. Thank you. I think another thing we're going to do, Destiny, is it possible to post the post the things you mentioned on this thing so that
yeah, I can definitely post the video from last week to reference for people to go back and rewatch what Chelsea was teaching. And then if you want to pick another day that she can go over some more of what she wanted to share, then that would be awesome. I also have 2 people that I'm trying to get possibly to share with our group too. One has been studying frequency and sound for also many, many years, and he does like singing bowls here where we live and understands how that works. And I would say he's probably a little more on the new agey side, but he's very, but I'm hoping that maybe we can, work on that one, but but hopefully setting it by example, but he's very knowledgeable in that. And you know what's really cool about Healy, I think, is it's connecting people from all different platforms. And I think it's really, really awesome to be able to share that with one another and have it be a connector for us, in that level and on long term. But yeah. And then I know another guy who is also into fitness who I guess he's been using his Healy for fitness. And I think it would be awesome to learn how to use that, because I haven't used it for fitness yet. So if we had a better understanding of how that worked, we've got that in the works too. So there's a lot of good and fun things on the horizon with people who are using it for different platforms. I'm trying to get my chiropractor involved in it too. So.
All right. Well, anybody else have any question, comment? If not, I will be calling it that my grandbabies are coming asking me for meal for food. Sorry, I've been on Healy, yes. Anybody else have any other question? If not, please, I encourage you to connect with us on that Vibrate Live on that Telegram, so you can be don't be alone. Don't be just kind of like I don't know what to do. It's a weekly basis, daily basis. If there's something, they just text it. Oh, I'm trying to do this. How do you do this? I mean, what is going on? So we don't, because we spend money on these things. I keep on saying that we spend money on this, and it's really a tool, and we want to use it to the best of our knowledge to be able to help us. If we can't help ourselves, we can help anybody else. We can share it because we don't know how it works. So we want to be able to know it. As you said, use it, and then you share it with other people. All right. I said, that's it. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. If you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Right. I look forward to see you guys again next week, God willing.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Shalom.
Bye.
Shalom.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so it's good to see you, Nancy.
You too. Thank you so very much for sending it to us, okay? And we're going to call you because we might update ours, okay?
Okay, yes, I want to do that for my daughter. She called because she's in Illinois,
Okay.
like, Mom, I want to have that. So I bought it. I gave her, that was a birthday gift. So I gave it to her. But I gave I had given her, a while ago, it's almost, and I gave her the same thing, holistic health. So now it's like, yeah. So anyway, so we're gonna do that today. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll call and we're gonna see if we can update and get the blue, I think, right?
The blue dot, yeah, it's a blue. It's called holistic health.
Okay,
Okay.
honey.
Okay, shalom.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Love you much and have a
Love you
great
too,
one.
my dear. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.